So I expect this to be the third and final video that I'm going to make about the time paradox glitch in Minecraft. And yes, that's what I'm going to call the bug that occurs when Minecraft's internal tick counter rolls past the 64-bit integer limit. In the past two videos on the matter, I discussed in detail what the bug is, how it occurs, and what some of the ramifications are within the Minecraft world. But some of you pointed out that while my findings were mostly correct, they were a little incomplete. There are various elements of Minecraft that could be very easily affected by this bug that I just didn't test, such as whether or not plant growth is affected, redstone, sleeping, monster spawners, etc. Today, I hope to answer all of these questions once and for all. So let's go ahead and let's get right into it. So after just over 14 billion real-life years of waiting, time in your Minecraft world has rolled over its limit and is now counting backwards. In my last video, I explained there are now two day-night cycles occurring within Minecraft. There's a reverse cycle, which is the one that you can see visually in the sky where the sun is stuttering and it's setting in the east, and another cycle, which I'll call the forward cycle, running exactly opposite to the backward cycle that still governs things like when mobs spawn, when they despawn, burn up, etc. But what about other stuff? Let's check them out. The first thing I tested out was redstone itself. I wanted to know if the flow of redstone was at all affected by this phenomenon, and it's not. Since redstone torches, repeaters, comparators, and dust don't rely on the day-night cycle at all, it makes sense that they're not affected. The big two items that people asked for, however, is if daytime and nighttime sensors were affected, and if sleeping in beds were affected. And yes, both of these items are governed by the forward cycle, which means they won't behave according to the backward sun that you can see in the sky. Daytime and nighttime sensors appear to be almost completely reversed, and sleeping in a bed can only occur during the visible daytime as well. Again, they're governed by the forward cycle, not the backward cycle. Alright, let's roll through the rest of the simpler items. Plant growth works according to the forward cycle sun, not the visible reverse cycle sun in the sky. Same thing with mob spawner cages that are exposed to the sky. Hostile mobs will only spawn from them during the visible daytime, which means they're also governed by the forward cycle clock. However, the clock item itself seems to be tied directly to the position of the sun in the sky, so it's actually governed by the reverse cycle. And the last item that I tested was how slimes spawning in swamp biomes were affected by all of this, or more specifically, how moon phases were affected and if they occur at all. And yes, moon phases still occur with both the forward cycle and the backward cycle. If we look at the moon, the moment the sky flashes between day and night, when the tick counter rolls over the 64-bit integer limit, what we're actually looking at for a brief moment is where the forward cycle moon is actually at, and what moon phase it's on. As the moon appears right here, it's just 2 phases away from being a full moon. Now let's take a look at the reverse cycle moon by adding 12,000 onto the in-game time. It's just 1 cycle away from being a full moon. That means when the moon sets on this reverse cycle day, the moon phase that it was will literally be the moon phase that's for the upcoming reverse cycle day, if that makes sense. Simply put, however, the moon phases are almost entirely unaffected by this phenomenon by seemingly sheer luck. And that just about does it for now. If you guys have any other questions that you have, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like on it, because it would really help out myself, the channel, and the video quite a lot. So I hope you all enjoyed. My name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.